My girlfriend said, if you don't propose by Christmas, I'm leaving. It was November. I said, let me save you 2 months. I started dating someone else. When her sister sent her the photos, original post I, 31 male, was with Melissa, 29, for 3.5 years, living together for 2. Everything was decent, you know? We split rent, had our routines, occasional date nights, not perfect but solid enough. Then November 1st happened. We were having dinner, just pasta and wine, nothing special. Out of nowhere, she puts down her fork and says, Trevor, we need to talk about our future. Okay, what about it? I'm turning 30 next year. All my friends are married. My younger sister just got engaged. I need to know where this is going. We're going somewhere. We live together. Things are good. Good isn't enough anymore. I want a ring. I want a wedding. I want to start a family. Eventually, yeah, but there's no rush. That's when she dropped it. If you don't propose by Christmas, I'm leaving. I'm serious, Trevor. I've waited long enough. The ultimatum. Right there over spaghetti carbonara. You're giving me an ultimatum? About marriage? It's not an ultimatum. It's me being clear about what I need. That's literally the definition of an ultimatum. She got this cold look. Fine, call it whatever you want, but I mean it. Christmas Day is my deadline. 8 weeks to figure out if you want to marry me or not. I sat there for a minute, processing. 3.5 years together, and she's treating marriage like a business deadline. Not, let's talk about getting engaged soon, or I'd like to know your timeline. Just straight to threats. Me, you know what, Mel? Let me save you 2 months. What? Me, we're done. If you need to threaten me into proposing, then we shouldn't be getting married. Her face went from confident to shocked. You're not serious. Me, dead serious. Pack your stuff. You can stay with your sister since she's so happily engaged. Melissa. Trevor, wait, I didn't mean. Yes, you did, and that's the problem. She tried backpedaling, saying she was just frustrated, that her biological clock was ticking, that everyone kept asking when we'd get engaged. But the damage was done. You can't unring that bell. She moved out 3 days later. Took her time, probably thinking I'd cave. I didn't. Her sister Gloria, 27F, came to help her pack, giving me death stares the whole time. Gloria, you're making a huge mistake. Your sister made the mistake when she tried to force my hand. She just wants commitment. She wanted control. There's a difference. Update 1, 3 weeks later. So it's been 3 weeks since Melissa moved out. The apartment's quieter, but somehow more peaceful. I'd been going about my business, work, gym, hanging with friends who were honestly relieved. Apparently they never liked her much but kept quiet. Then I met Danielle. It was at a coffee shop, super cliché. She was in line behind me. We both ordered the same weird drink, oat milk cortado with an extra shot, laughed about it, ended up talking for 2 hours. She's 28, works in graphic design, has this amazing laugh that just fills up a room. We've been hanging out. Nothing serious labeled yet, but definitely dating. She's the complete opposite of Melissa. Laid back, funny, doesn't treat every relationship milestone like a corporate deadline. Last Saturday, we went to a local art festival downtown, just walking around, looking at overpriced paintings, eating food truck tacos, living in the moment, you know? No pressure, no timeline, just enjoyment. That's when Gloria spotted us. I saw her before she saw me. She was with some friends at a wine booth, and her eyes went wide when she recognized me. Then they narrowed when she saw Danielle, especially when Danielle grabbed my hand to pull me toward another booth. I knew what was coming. The photos, the messages, the drama. Gloria practically ran to get her phone out. Click, click, click. Real subtle. 20 minutes later, my phone started blowing up. Not from Melissa. I'd blocked her, but from mutual friends. Dude, Melissa's losing it. Her sister sent her pics of you with someone. She's at her parents' house crying. I turned my phone to silent and enjoyed the rest of my date. That evening, got an email from Melissa. Subject: really? 3 weeks? The entitlement jumped off the screen. I cannot believe you're already dating someone else. 3 weeks, Trevor. After 3.5 years together. Was I that easy to replace? Was our entire relationship meaningless to you? Gloria sent me the photos. You look happy. Really happy. Happier than you ever looked with me. That girl is probably thrilled she found someone who doesn't have commitment issues. Except you don't have commitment issues, do you? You just didn't want to commit to me. I gave you an opportunity to step up, to be a man, to give me what I deserved after all this time. Instead, you threw it all away. And for what? Some random girl you just met? I hope you know you're making the biggest mistake of your life. That girl will never love you like I did. She'll never know you like I do. And when you realize what you've lost, I won't be waiting. Actually, who am I kidding? If you came back right now and apologized, I'd probably forgive you. That's how much I love you. Please, Trevor, let's talk. We can work this out. The whiplash from anger to begging was something else. I didn't reply. Update 2. 2 weeks later, things escalated exactly as expected. First, Melissa started showing up places. My gym at 6 a.m., she hates mornings. The grocery store I shop at every Sunday. The bar where my friends and I do trivia every Wednesday. Always with this surprised face like, oh wow, what a coincidence. The third time it happened, at trivia night, I'd had enough. Melissa. Trevor, fancy seeing you here. Me, cut the act, Mel. You know this is where I am every Wednesday. I'm just here with friends. She was alone. You don't have to leave, but stay away from my table. That's when she saw Danielle walk in. I'd invited her to join our trivia team. Melissa's face went through about 6 different emotions. Melissa marched over. So this is her? Your rebound? Danielle, cool as anything. I'm Danielle. You must be the ex who gave ultimatums. I'm the girlfriend of 3.5 years who got replaced in 3 weeks. Sounds like you replaced yourself when you tried to force a proposal. The bar got quiet. People were watching. Melissa. You don't know anything about our relationship. I know enough. I know you tried to manipulate him into marriage. I know you gave him a Christmas deadline like you're ordering a package from Amazon, and I know he was smart enough to walk away. Melissa turned to me. You told her everything? Adults communicate in healthy relationships, Mel. No ultimatums required. She stormed out, but not before knocking over a beer on our table. Real mature. The next day, the social media campaign started. Facebook posts about narcissistic exes who move on before the bed gets cold. Instagram stories with quotes about boys who can't handle real women with standards. She tagged mutual friends, trying to get them to pick sides. Then came the text from her dad, Richard. I actually liked Richard. Solid guy, always treated me well. Trevor, I'm disappointed in how you've handled this situation. My daughter gave you everything, and you threw it away because she wanted commitment. Then you rub her face in it with a new girl? That's low, son. Real low. I actually responded to him. Richard, I respect you, so I'll be straight with you. Melissa gave me an ultimatum. Marry her by Christmas or she walks. That's not how healthy relationships work. That's manipulation. I ended things because I won't be forced into marriage. As for dating someone new, I'm single. I'm allowed to move on. I'm sorry Melissa's hurt, but she created this situation. He read it but didn't reply. Then things got weird. Gloria showed up at my apartment with Melissa's mom, Patricia. I saw them on my doorbell cam and didn't answer. They stood there for 15 minutes, Patricia occasionally yelling, Trevor, we just want to talk. Be a man and face us. I texted Gloria. I have nothing to say. Please leave or I'll call building security. They left, but Patricia keyed my car on the way out. Yes, she keyed it. A 56-year-old woman keyed my car because I wouldn't marry her daughter. Got it all on the parking garage camera. Filed a police report and everything. The estimate came to $1,850 in damage. I sent the bill to Richard with the security footage. He paid it without a word, probably mortified. Update 3. 1 week before Christmas. Last week was supposed to be quiet. Melissa had finally stopped accidentally showing up places. The social media posts slowed down. I thought maybe she'd finally accepted reality. Nope. Danielle and I were at a nice restaurant, nothing fancy, just a good steakhouse for dinner. We're halfway through our meals when I hear, Trevor? I look up. Melissa's there in a red dress, full makeup, looking like she's going to the opera. Next to her is some dude, maybe 35, in an ill-fitting suit, looking deeply uncomfortable. Melissa, oh my gosh, what a coincidence. It wasn't. She practically dragged this poor guy over to our table. This is Garrett. We've been seeing each other. Garrett, this is my ex Trevor and his friend. Garrett nodded awkwardly. Dude clearly had no idea he was a prop in whatever show Melissa was putting on. Danielle, saint that she is. Nice to meet you, Garrett. Hope you enjoy your dinner. We will. Garrett's actually thinking about proposing soon. Aren't you, babe? Garrett's eyes went wide. I what? He knows what he wants. Some men do. Good for you, Mel. Have a good night. But she wasn't done. It's funny how some people are ready for commitment right away when they meet the right person. It's funnier how some people need a fake boyfriend to make their ex jealous. Wait, fake boyfriend? Melissa, you said this was a real date. It is real. I just knew they might be here. You brought me here to make your ex jealous? I'm out. He literally walked out, just left her standing there in her red dress with her mouth open. The entire restaurant was watching. Melissa's eyes filled with tears. Look what you did. Me, we didn't do anything. You played a stupid game and won a stupid prize. She ran to the bathroom crying. The manager came over and quietly suggested we might want to finish our meal quickly to avoid further disruption. We got it to go. In the parking lot, found Melissa waiting by my car. We need to talk. No, we don't. It's almost Christmas. So? I thought maybe you were going to surprise me. Maybe this whole thing with her was just to teach me a lesson. The delusion was real. Honey, he's not teaching you a lesson. He's living his life. You're just not part of it anymore. Melissa turned on her. Nobody asked you. Me? Actually, Mel, she's right. This isn't some elaborate scheme. We're done. We've been done since you tried to ultimatum me into marriage. But Christmas was my deadline. For you to leave, not for me to come back. She started ugly crying. This isn't how it was supposed to go. You were supposed to realize you couldn't live without me. You were supposed to show up with a ring. Life isn't a romantic comedy, Mel. We got in my car and drove away, leaving her in the parking lot. I did text Gloria to come get her. I'm not a complete asshole. Final update. After Christmas came and went. Spent it with my family. Danielle spent it with hers. Way too early to do the family thing together. It was nice. Peaceful. No ultimatums, no drama. Then December 26th got a call from Richard. Trevor, I'm calling to apologize. For Patricia keying your car, for Melissa's behavior, for all of it. I appreciate that, Richard. She showed up at our house on Christmas morning with a wedding dress. An actual wedding dress. Said you were going to surprise propose and she wanted to be ready. Jesus. When you didn't show up, she had a complete meltdown. We had to call her therapist for an emergency session. She's finally getting help. I'm glad she's getting help. I need you to know something. I told Patricia that if she ever contacts you again, she's not welcome in my house, and I told Melissa she needs to move on. This obsession isn't healthy. Thank you. That girl you're dating seems nice. Gloria showed me a picture. She seems calmer than Melissa. She is. Good, you deserve calm. Take care, Trevor. That was 2 weeks ago. Since then, Melissa started therapy, according to a mutual friend. She blocked Emmy on social media, reverse Uno card. Gloria sent one last text calling me heartless, but then also blocked me. Patricia apparently tells everyone I'm the one who broke her baby's heart. Garrett, fake date guy, actually found me on social media to thank me for saving him from crazy. As for me and Danielle, we're good. Taking things slow, no pressure, no timelines. She makes me laugh. She doesn't treat relationships like business negotiations. She actually asked me the other day what my thoughts on marriage were. Not as an ultimatum, just curious about my perspective. We talked for hours about it. Like adults. No threats, no deadlines. Funny thing is, I could actually see myself proposing to Danielle someday. Not because of an ultimatum or timeline, but because I'd want to. That's the difference Melissa never understood. Marriage should be something you choose together, not something you're forced into. Oh, and best part? Ran into one of Melissa's friends at the store yesterday. She goes, "You know she's telling everyone you were about to propose and got cold feet?" That's fine. People who matter know the truth. For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing. Ultimatums are toxic. Thanks. She's also saying Danielle is a homewrecker. Hard to wreck a home that was already demolished. She laughed and walked away. So yeah, that's my story. Girlfriend gave me a Christmas proposal ultimatum. I ended the relationship instead. She thought I'd cave. Instead, I moved on with someone who doesn't believe in emotional hostage situations. No regrets. Well, one regret. Wish I'd seen the red flags sooner, like when she used to joke about tampering with birth control if I didn't propose soon enough. Or when she'd point out rings in windows and get mad when I didn't take the hint. Or when she said her ex was too immature, because he wouldn't commit after 2 years. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess. To anyone reading this facing similar ultimatums, marriage isn't something you should be threatened into. If someone really loves you, they'll work with you on timeline, not against you. And if they're willing to leave over not getting their exact timeline met, let them. Better to be single than married to someone who sees you as a checkbox on their life plan. Peace out. Edit. Since some people asked, no, I didn't string her along. We discussed marriage before. I said I wanted to be more financially stable first, still paying off student loans. She agreed at the time. The ultimatum came out of nowhere after her sister's engagement. Keeping up with the Joneses isn't a reason to get married.